You know what? No. Dave's awesome colony is slightly better than that. Not much. Not much. But I don't think we're going to resort to eating cockroaches today. Maybe in the future. I'm not taking it off the table, per se. But maybe just today we don't eat cockroaches. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more Surviving the Aftermath, where there's been some setbacks. We're not going to lie about that. There's been some setbacks in Surviving the Aftermath. Several people are dead because of nuclear radiation and a meteor strike, and giant beetles attacked us, all in like a day and a half. So some things in the minus column, to be sure. Some things in the plus column. We've got our first field planted, so we're starting to get some potatoes growing over here. Don't know where we came up with the potato seeds, but we've got them. There is nobody working at anything because everybody has a job right now. I think that's in the plus column. 100% employment. That's what we are promising you at Dave's Awesome Colony. And it appears that one of my specialists wants to check in with us. Hex, my favorite. Okay, so you found some stuff over here. We've got this airplane that we want to check out at some point, that Burning Skies quest up there. But more importantly, you just found some sciencey points, and you are my ace scientist. Go over there, get the sciencey points out of there, because we need to get some more research going on soon. Oh, and Platy is finally done scavenging this place. Wow, that took a while, kid. Got a whole bunch of medical supplies over there. I could send you over here for the antibiotics. It's Project Hospital all over again. Antibiotics. But that's kind of hazardous, so I don't think we'll do that. I could send you over here. That's extra hazardous. And then we've got a bandit camp over here. You are not equipped for that. That is just not your thing. You're a scavenger, not a fighter. So why don't you just come back home with the medicine that you've got? We'll store that. And then Salt, our other specialist, he's already home. He brought back candy bars. We're still trying to work on the Bessie Memorial Burial Site over here. Bessie, our incredibly irradiated, mutated colonist, finally passed away. And this is the burial site that we're going to build for her and in her name. Small family needs my help, really. Oh, more settlers. Oh, heck yes. I don't even care if you're good. I legit don't care. You're in. Oh, you're not doing that. A man and his 3 children are making a ruckus. My children need some food. You can have this. So if we give him 3 food, we can get 150 science. Yeah, that's fine. If you come in, you can just have food forever, as long as we've got some. You could just have permanent food and a place to stay, and both of our toilets have finally been repaired after the meteor strike, so you can even use those too. Speaking of research, we got to get some research going on here. We've been going down the safety track to get to hazmat engineering so we can clean up the pollution. I think we're just going to keep going in that direction. So reinforced gate will obviously be, no surprise, a reinforced gate, but that will get me to hazmat engineering, and that's what I want right now. I want to start getting this pollution cleaned up. I mean, it is not good around here. And we did research general storage, so we could put up a better warehouse. And actually on that, I already built it. Okay, so I did build another warehouse over here. I suppose we don't really need that. I could take it down and put up better stuff. I'm going to do that. I know we just built this, but I'm going to demo that and put up the better warehouse instead. There's one of those crazy rats. Fierce mouse. Yeah, I got my eye on you. You're red. You could potentially be hostile. So can I just slap this up right where I had this one? That would be my ideal. Yes, I can. That can go live right there. Oh, shouldn't have done that. That actually takes materials that I do not have. Okay, I don't have any metal sheets. And I have no idea building a scrapper. All right, that's going to be another research thing. Well, then blow that off. Then don't bother with that. We can't build that right now. I'll put up the other warehouse. How's this one? This one has nothing in it. We could put everything over in that warehouse. That's fine. And then we've got another area. We've got a stockpile over here for stuff. So I don't think we need that right at this exact second. We'll just let that all get moved around. Yeah, somebody's moving stuff. Yeah, people are moving things around. That's cool. Now, Salt, you're just kind of kicking around doing nothing. Why don't you head out to the world map and check out this new area here. So what have we got that we could be... Got some medicine over here. I really want to get you over here, though. I'm going to do something stupid with you, Salt, and send you over to investigate this plain site. That's probably a bad idea. It's going to take you a couple of days to get over there. Another bandit camp over here. Oh, it's more of the dead rats. All right. We're evenly matched with Salt. I'd really love to see a fighter walk up to the door and go, "Hey, can I join your colony?" And I'd say, "Yeah, you can totally join my colony. We have working toilets now. Oh, P.S., could you go take care of those bandits, please?" Wow, Hex, you are totally my favorite. You've already got all of those research points out of there. Now what? I mean, I could send you to scavenge. You won't be as good at it, but you can get it done. Why don't you... Okay, here's what you're going to do. Why don't you check out a new sector? Why don't you see what's going on over there? First of all, it looks more green. I like that. Check out what's going on over there. There might be some more science-y points or something. And Platy's about to pull into town. I could send Platy out to go get the medicine. She's a scavenger. She'll be better at that. Well, our guard post up and running, but of course, nobody to work in it. Nobody to work in the new field either. Nobody to even build the new field. Is there anyone that's got kind of 2 workers that I could take one out? And I'm going to tell you my answer is no. I've kind of already gone through all these guys, and there's nobody who's got double workers. How about the fishing pier? I think that's got 2 people in it. Yeah, I could shave someone out of here, but that's of course going to mean less fish, which is a bad idea. That's less food. But then again, we have less people now. What with all the deaths? I'm going to take Camilla out of here. You go do something else, like guard. Why don't you go work in the... Oh, you already signed up. Oh, Camilla ain't wasting any time. Oh, I'm not fishing anymore? Cool, let me grab a rifle and stand post. Now, this stockpile's work zone is a little bit depleted. There's not really that much over there. I'm going to send them this way, right between the huge pollution piles, to get this wood. I think that's a little more sensible than just working on one thing. Ooh, over here would be good too. Metal scrap. A lot of it. I bet you we need a scrapper for that. Reinforced gate is completed. Great. How many science points do I have left? 328. Well, we should be right in... Oh, I just can't quite afford it. 350. Dang it. I was so close. No, then I want to save those. I want to save those right now. Really hoping that Hex discovers something science-y over in this area that we could take advantage of. I really want to clean the place up today. I mean, I say that. I've got nobody to do it. There's no workers here that can do anything other than what they're doing right now, and they're all doing pretty important things. I mean, maybe the guard tower is not as vital, but... We did get attacked by giant beetles the last time. I'd like to have somebody who can deal with that nonsense, because Lord knows the settlers don't. They just run away from giant beetles. They see a giant beetle, and they're like, nope, 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 nope. And truth be told, I would too. I mean, if a giant beetle sprang up in my house, I would absolutely run away. Born and raised. What does that do for a living? We got some sort of little achievement here. Born and raised. First child born in the colony. You don't say. How soon till we can put them to work? Well, Angela's already about 8 years old, so that was really quick. Angela's already off through the pollution zone. Sorry. Sorry, Angela. Wicked sorry about that. Scavenging some wood. Great, so when people are born, they immediately spring into life as like an 8-year-old. Great, that's going to be super, super handy. Somebody wants to check in with me. Who's done a thing over here? Oh, Salt has. Okay. What do we do with this information? Can we visit that? Yeah, you're going to check that out. What's going on? Plane looks like an older model airliner. All right. And there's skeletal remains. That's cool. The dead don't care. Show respect or abandon the quest. Truth be told, the dead don't care. It's kind of the nature of being dead. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do what here? Digging through the site, bagging everything worth taking. Good. Good, that's really, really good. Oh, we got some money! Ah, dang it, I needed that money last time to hire that new specialist. So people are a little bit sad about that, but I legit don't care. We got money, we got nuts and bolts, and we got some components. Good job, Salt. Well, while you're out and about, why don't you go get the medicine? You're right there. May as well pick that up on the way home. And then Platy can just kind of hang out. I don't really have anything else. Well, you know what? I say that. Come here, Platy. Why don't you go out to the world map, and why don't you do some scouting? I know it's not your gig. You're a scavenger, and you believe that aliens are real, and you help them dominate the planet. But go check this out, and then... sorry, I did that wrong. I want you to scout this location. There we go. Trying to look at the positive side of this. Water is good. We're producing quite a bit more than we consume. Food, not as good, but we're working on it. We're getting there. I did take one person out of the trapper camp. You know, what with the full employment rank around here. Is that you over here? Yeah, the trapper. I've just got the one. Are you even in a good area anymore? Well, if I move your area, how about you move over here? It seems like there's a lot more animals there. Where's that overlay? Who's McWhat's there? Overlay and then living beings. Okay, so I want to see docile animals. Green paw print. There's actually way more over here. Okay, so why don't you move your work area over here? This seems much better. Okay, there we go. And then turn that off. Thank you. Oh, good news. The Bessie Memorial Burial Pit is up and running. Nobody there. No grave diggers, no body movers, no coroners, nothing of that. But it's there. It exists. So at some point we might get Bessie buried in the Bessie Memorial Burial Pit. We're all very excited about that. How's my specialists doing out here? Platy, you're still on the move. Hex, you're still scouting. And where did Salt go? Salt's still moving. Okay, he's still trying to get over to this location. All right, everybody's kind of doing a thing. Task to defeat a bandit. Yeah, not today. Not today. Oh, my salvation is here. A group of survivors has arrived at the gate. Thank you so much. I need warm bodies like you can't even imagine. Now, like last time, do you come with your own specialist? You don't seem to this time. 2 adults, 3 children, and an elder. Ooh, I bet you don't do much around here, do you? Probably just sit on your porch and complain. The children are on your lawn. You coming with some food, some components, and a couple of rifles. I mean, obviously I'm accepting them. That goes without saying. I need warm bodies. I don't care. I will take literally anyone at this point. Now, with all of that in play, can we finally get some stuff going on? Colonists are homeless. Really? Even with all the people who died? Oh, okay. I mean, I can put up another tent. I just assumed we had some extra living space. You know, what with all the fatalities and all. So let's get this to live. Still kind of keeping things a little centrally located. Also within range of the burn pits, if I can. Because when winter comes, that's going to keep the houses a little warmer. Now, the good news is with all that time that we spent with nobody working anywhere or doing anything, we've accumulated quite a lot of materials. So now that these people are in play, they should be moving pretty quickly on this construction I've had queued up here. You're in here, and you'd love to have a crop to put in. We did potatoes in the first one. Corn, it's going to take a long time to grow, and it's not very resilient. Sure? Yeah, go ahead. Just for variety more than anything. I don't know how much they care about food variety, but they probably do. It's pretty common in a game like this. Who needs to check in? Oh, Salt. Cool. What'd you find? Science? Yes. Yes, you found sciencey stuff. What's over here? Iodine pills. Oh, we need those. Those are like good against radiation or something. And over there, what do we got? Some tools. Okay, cool. No, I need you to be front and center with the sciencey stuff, please. Oh, hang on, I can't, though. This is not one where Hex can just go in and get the science points. I need to build a research outpost in this sector. Ah, that's a problem. First of all, I don't know how to do that. Just hang out there for a sec, Hex. Just hang out there. Maybe I can vaguely figure out how to do this. Probably what I need to do is actually build the outpost thing in our colony, and then I bet I can send people out here to build something over here. It does indeed say buildable. Okay, Hex, you don't really have anything to be doing right now, do you? Why don't you explore this sector for reasons? I mean, why not? And then we'll kind of figure it out from there. Well, we got the tent up and running, so nobody is homeless anymore. I should probably actually go right into another one, because I want more people. They may as well have somewhere to live. And then when we're finally, if we ever get done with researching the whole anti-pollution building, I really want to get on better housing. That would be great. If I tuck you right here, are you going to be in range? Well, you will be here, of the heating thing, the burn pit. Trying to, again, keep everything sort of centrally located for right now, so I don't have to put up a whole bunch of burn pits, or indeed listen to anyone whining about how cold they are this winter. Okay, what have I got for extra labor here? 1. I have 1 extra laborer. Woot. Oh, seeing as we did reinforced gate, can I upgrade this? Yeah, no resources required, really. Oh yeah, absolutely do that then. No, confirm that. Oh, it just goes right up too. That's got a little fence around it now. I don't think that's keeping a lot of people out. Oh, the fence has come down. Well, that definitely isn't keeping anyone out now. Yeah, it's definitely going to be some time before we get any of those outposts. That's, again, 30 metal sheets. I don't have metal sheets, and I'm probably not getting them anytime in the near future. What, just for argument's sake, where do metal sheets live? Okay, right over here in metal scavenging. I could just get right down this now, but that would put me off track to get my anti-pollution building. I could go right from centralized repairs, which will get me a maintenance depot, not a bad idea, right into metal scavenging. I don't know. Okay, here's how I'm going to decide this. Am I likely that we're going to find any extra science points out on the map? Because we can't get those right now. You're going to scout over here eventually. There's nothing left over here. No, we've stripped this place clean, except the antibiotics or antibiotics, and that's going to be a little hazardous to whoever goes and does it. There is going to be a new specialist showing up in a day. I don't know why that has any impact on what I'm talking about right now, but we're gonna wait and see. So I think let's just start getting that done. Let's start getting that done. All right, let's go with, centralized repairs. Just go right to metal scavenging, please. So centralized repairs to that, and then we'll get metal scavenging. Because at least we can afford this. It's something we can do. How are the potatoes coming, kids? We can get 26 potatoes if we harvest that right now. I assume they'll harvest them themselves at 100%. I mean, that just kind of goes without saying, right? Berries are depleted. Okay, that's no good. Are you food storage? Is that what you do? No, you're a trapper. You are... There's food storage. Okay, well, you got more berries over here, so just go ahead and get those ones out. You got berries here, too. You got plenty of berries. Stop whining at me. Oh, and apparently we can scavenge the beetles that attacked us for cockroaches and eat them. Is that a food storage thing? Are you... Oh, that's just so gross. That is so disgusting. You know what? No. You know, Dave's Awesome Colony is slightly better than that. Not much. Not much. But we're slightly... I don't think we're going to resort to eating cockroaches today. Maybe in the future. I'm not taking it off the table, per se. But maybe just today we don't eat cockroaches. I'm going to put up, just for no particular reason, another outhouse on this side of town. Ragged people are gathering at the gate. Prepare for battle. Hang on. None of my specialists are here either. It's Dylan on the gate, and then whomever it was that used to be the fishing person over here. Okay, I've got an alarm thing. So, alarm, colony-wide happiness penalty. Yeah, there should be. Alarm. Oh, wait, are you just talking at us? Okay, hang on. This might not be as bad as I thought. They've been through a lot. Okay, you just want stuff. Could you spare a little food? Yeah, probably. I'm not terrible on food right now. I have food. You know what? Here's how Dave's Awesome Colony runs. We don't eat cockroaches today, and you can have some food. There you go. 300 money for that. Okay, alarm over. Sorry I made you all sad about that. Speaking of food, I should think about water. Because with new colonists here... Did you just die? Oh no, it's a rat. Okay, it's a rat. Never mind, everyone stop panicking. It's just a hostile rat that's just wandered into town. Water is okay right now, but more and more people means more and more water. Centralized repairs is complete. Excellent. Okay, let's just get right on to metal scavenging, please. I should probably put the repair station up immediately, but there's nobody to work in it. It's kind of irrelevant, and I've got the minimum amount of workers in every building that I can have. How's my little scouting tower over here? Do you need to be here anymore? Because you have scouted. I don't know how much farther your little range extends here. I know, when you sit at work, the fog of war gradually dissipates around here. But I don't know how far you go. Tell me when you're done. Lillian, tell me when you're done scouting. And you're like, nope, I'm not going any further than this. Either move the tower or fire me. I don't care. Now, somebody needs to check in with me over here. Who is that? Is that Platty? No, that's Salt over here. You're still doing your thing. No, don't cancel the mission. That was a terrible idea. Who's doing a thing? Oh, wow, it looks very irradiated over here. We should probably not be standing over here. Oh, it is Platty. Okay. Platty, what'd you find? Come here. Talk to me. Ah, sciencey stuff. Is that an outpost one? That's an outpost one. I want to just go get it. That's what I want to just have the stuff. All right, well, Platty, if you're out here, why don't you just go get these tools? It's relatively non-hazardous. You have to go by the bandit camp to do it. We're going to have to start taking these guys out at some point in time. I need a fighter to turn up. I'd be way more confident with a fighter rather than, well, Platty. Ah, here we go. That's what I wanted. Speaking of specialists. And I got money this time. Ah, you're a scientist. That's not terrible. I appreciate the fact that you're a scientist. And you do have cool hair. And you'd fit right in with Hex. You both got kind of a goth thing going on. It would just be, they'd be painting the walls black in the science center and putting up posters of Peter Murphy. It would be awesome around there. I really wanted a fighter or a scout. I'm going to politely decline, because that money is not easy to come by. I don't want to spend $500 on somebody I don't want as much. This is probably a bad idea, but I'm going to refuse. I'm going to refuse Stella. I want to see somebody else. It's another 4 days before we're going to get a shot at another one. But that's fine. It's okay. We got Hex. I mean, Hex is getting the job done. Wood has been depleted, you say. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's some more over there. Not much. Yeah, just tuck that kind of over there. Make sure we're getting both of those. Hang on. Maintenance Depot automates repair and decontamination tasks. Can you decontaminate? Is that a thing you're allowed to do? I'm going to find out. I'm going to put you right there. Again, I have no one to work in it. Maybe I can shave somebody off of something somewhere. Maybe I will fire the scout, and we'll move the scout over there. Wow, tell you what, with nothing else going on, they throw those materials in there. Holy moly. Yeah, that's done. Wow. Oh, somebody is finally operating the Bessie Memorial Burial Pit. It's Benjamin. Benjamin in the Bessie Memorial Burial Pit. Oh, that is so fun to say, Ben. I like you. I noticed you've taken care of Bessie. Bessie is gone. There's three people buried in the Bessie Memorial Burial Pit manned by Benjamin. All right, Ben, you keep up the good work. Do you need to be there all the time? Because if nobody is dead, there's nothing to do. Like, they just lie there, Ben. They're not very active. You're up and running, but of course there's nobody to work here. There's nobody to work here. So if I... Wait, somebody popped in. Dwayne, you popped in. Good. You were my last carrier. If I move you here, do you decontaminate stuff? And your area right now is the area right around here. I'm going to see if I can get that a little tiny bit more central, like that. I don't know what it is you do around here, Dwayne, but hopefully it's something productive. And we finished metal scavenging. Great. I only have 100 points left, though. I can get something for 100 points. I can get lumberjacks. Don't really want it, but I can get it. Anything here that I can get. Hunting crew, one more work slot. I don't have the workers. Doesn't matter. Survival skills, production speed up for those buildings. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Soil studies, planting speed up. This is all good stuff. I really, this is great, but what else? What else do I want that's cheap? Medical training, healing speed up. That would be good. Heavy tarps, what does that do for a living? Durability up. Okay. And bunk beds. Upgrade to crowded tent or crowded emergency shelter. No, I'd rather just get to, like, better buildings. You know what, though? I gotta go through this to get it. Or upscale tents. They wouldn't be quite as sad. Let's go bunk beds. I may as well just blow all the points. So I'm taking the road this way because I want to put the scrapper up. Again, nobody to work in it, but I'm going to put it up. And there's a big chunk of stuff up here. There's this metal scrap all the way over here. So I'm just, long story short, I'm building a road because I don't really have a lot else to be doing. Specialists are ready for action. And a quick note for viewers at home. You are likely hearing an inordinate amount of background noise. I apologize for that. We're having some work done at the house, and there are contractors here. And they're sanding today. Today is sanding day. It seems like every day is sanding day. It's a constant ongoing thing. We're doing a lot of sanding around the house. Long story short, that's about 4 feet away from me. I'm trying to filter as much of it out in pre- and post-production, as the kids say, as I can. But there's no way I can get all of it. So I do apologize for that tiny little bit of background noise. It's probably not tiny at all. It's annoying me. It's probably annoying you. Anyway, nothing much I can do about it. All right, so Hex is done, and there's actually nothing over here. There's nothing at all. Why don't you just come back home for a spell, Hex? Why don't you just pop back home? You're still getting some medicine, and you are, right, getting the tools. Okay, so all of that's going along just fine. Wouldn't mind getting those antibiotics, but it does look a little bit dangerous. I might just send somebody else on it. You know what, Hex? I said you were coming home. You're not. Could you go scout that area, please? It's going to take you a long time to get over there, but when you get there, let me know what you find. Oh, Benjamin Jr. here is infected. Ben, what did you get into? We've got some antibiotics, or antibiotics if you've been stung by a bee. So you should be fine. I think we're going to be fine. We don't have unlimited medicine, though. And then we're not storing any in there. I think we put it all up in the warehouse here. Yeah, there we go. We've got a little bit of antibiotics. Plenty of medicine. We're doing okay on that right now. Oh my god, how much more can you possibly have to sand? You have sanded the entire house at this point. Space junk incoming. Oh, super. Is it another meteor? It's another meteor storm, isn't it? Okay, we've taken out the well. But good news, because we've got the maintenance center, they're just going to pop off and do that. I don't have to keep telling them to go repair things. The guy's just like, yeah, I'll go deal with that. Meteor shower, no big deal. I can cope with that. All right, so Ben's infected. We have nobody to do anything at all, but my road is in. All right, well, I'm going to optimistically put down the scrapper Who's McWhat's-it thing there. Where did that actually live? Production? No, that's the maintenance depot. Where's the scrapper? Okay, scrapper going in right about here. There we go. Plot that in there. There's nobody there. Nobody will ever get that done. Bunk beds is completed. Okay, cool. Neat. Good news. Ben Jr. up and running here, feeling a lot better. Chloe's infected. Probably caught it from Ben, I imagine. But Chloe will get in the hospital tent at some point. This thing is basically almost done, but again, there's not going to be anyone to work in it. Somebody needs to check in. Who is it? What's going on? Oh, it's Salt. Okay, so Salt has got all the medicine things out of there. Okay, great. Confirm that. You can just come right on home. Why don't you drop those things off at home before you go out and do anything else? Feeling pretty good about medicine. We seem to be doing okay with that. Really need to find some more science points that we can actually accumulate. For that, I need the outpost thing. And for that, I need the scrapper to be manned, which is just simply not going to happen. It's got to be somebody I can shave out of here. Who doesn't want to work anywhere? You know what? We are firing Lillian. Okay, Lillian, could you please go work there? Thank you. You just move right next door. And then I would like to move your work area over to here. Thank you. I'm going to make her life a little bit easier, too, by pulling a road out just sort of in this general direction. I mean, we'll live out here at some point. We may as well get this started. So start getting a road going that a ways. That'll probably help basically everyone. Put that right up to there. Okay, yeah, you're right in there. You're digging this. Lillian? Yep, Lillian. Go. I know you have poor shelter. We all have poor shelter. There's not much I'm going to do about that. Good news. The potatoes are coming in, so we're harvesting that right now. 15, 16, and we're going to get 50 potatoes out of that. Yeah, you can just keep going on potatoes. That seems to be working out. Who needs a check-in over here? Who's done something vaguely interesting that I need to be made aware of? Who has to... Oh, it's Platty. Okay. Yeah, Platty, you've got your tools. Great. Just go ahead and bring those back to the colony, please. Huh. The stockpile is full, you say? Really? Okay, it says 85%, but maybe there's people coming in with some more stuff. Well, we've got a warehouse. You could go put stuff in the warehouse if you wanted to go ahead and do that. I can put up another warehouse. That's not the worst idea. So, scrapper, recycler... Oh, where does this live again? Is it over here? No, I can never remember. There we go. Warehouse. General storage. Actually, I could start to put this up. We are starting to make some of that metal scrap. I need it for other things, but eventually they will get this put together. So how about we put this guy right over here? That seems sort of vaguely central. So it looks like we're expanding in this direction. It's kind of the feel that I'm getting here. It's going to take him ages to put all those materials in there because I've only got one person getting the metal scrap. But she's got 20 so far. Not too bad. Silence their howls, you say. What exactly does that do for a living? Spotted members of the Wolf Gang. Wolf Gang? Not too far from the colony. Group of bandits. Okay, track them down or abandon them. I suppose we should start to track them down. Find wolf pack hideouts. Well, I'm going to assume that's out on the world map. They're sort of... I found them. Yep, mission accomplished. Found all three. Okay, so I assume you're going to want us to go and probably deal with that, right? We can't possibly just have to go up to every one of them. I can see them. They're right here, game. They're right here. Don't even tell me that I need to do this. I'll send someone in there. Maybe I really need a fighter. 2 days until a new specialist, just hoping it's somebody who can pick up a rifle. Alright, Salt, I know this really isn't your gig, but could you go... How do we need to do this? Can you...
Yes.
What is it you do? Actually, the balance of power is in our favor. Salt realistically might be able to get this job done. Salt, I may be sending you to your doom. But I'm probably going to send you to your doom. It's not much of a balance of power. I mean, it's in our favor, but not by much. Are any of the other ones weaker that we could pick off really quickly? No, they're all going to be about the same, aren't they? Evenly matched. I don't like the sound of that. How do we discover these? It says find Wolfpack hideouts. I'm assuming you mean go and destroy them, because we found them. They're right here. Oh, what to do? You know what? In the meantime, Salt, just go get some antibiotics, all right? I'm overcomplicating the Wolfgang thing. Oh, good. Hex is checking in over here. So what did you find? Anything sciencey? Tell me I can go get this. Can I go I can't go get that. I need these research outposts. Okay, well, what else could you do? You could go get some candy. You know what? You deserve it, Hex. Go get some candy. It's not your thing. You're a scientist, not a scavenger. I should send Platty out to do that. But you're already here. You're already getting the candy bars. Oh, good. It's winter. Okay. So this is going to happen. All right, they're going to get cold, hypothermia. Animals will die. Well, we don't have any of those. That's fine. Hopefully, those heaters are going to be where I need them to be. So you, come here. You are covering that area. Hopefully this tent here just kind of ticks in. It won't be as warm as right in the middle, but it's within the range. And you're covering that area. There shouldn't be... Everyone with living quarters should be relatively okay. It's only the workers out on the outskirts that are going to suffer from this, and I bet you we're going to lose our crops. Thankfully, they're being harvested right now. Corn is coming in immediately. Okay, and I bet the fish is going to go away, because this is probably going to get pretty icy, isn't it? Yes, I know the weather is getting colder. Well, the snow's here, and Dwayne's injured. Right, what did you do? Did you slip on the ice or something? Dwayne, that's probably what happened, isn't it? All right, well, somebody will deal with you. Our tentative Dr. Joseph, we're not sure if he's really a doctor, but Dr. Joseph will do something. No doubt that will happen. Yep, the fields are dead. No surprise there. How about the fish? Well, It doesn't say we're not getting fish, and there are indeed. I can see fish right below there, and somebody is out fishing. Probably shouldn't do that. You're going to get, like, hypothermia or something. How's the temperature? How are we doing? Actually, do I have an overlay for that? I bet I probably do. Yep, sure do. Okay, temperature. Not terrible right now. And I think we're going to be okay with people's living quarters. I think that's going to be all right. What is going on? Weird lights in the sky. What is your problem here? Carnival of Chaos. Oh, I love the quest already. That is a fantastic title and should be a good tagline for my channel. Origin has been pinpointed. A party could be sent to take a look. Arm themselves or travel light? Arm themselves or travel light? Arm yourself. Okay, good move, because we were ambushed by some bandits, but we fought them back, and we got 13 components out of that. Alright, nice little quick mini quest there for some components. Don't know what I do with those yet, but I'm sure it'll come up in the future. Yeah, it's looking awfully chilly around here, isn't it? Yeah, and Sparky here apparently can't build things. He's taken some shortcuts with a tent. Really? In the middle of winter, man? I'm going to spend the 30 planks to improve the tent, because I get a feeling otherwise it's just going to fall down. And that's 20 happiness. Wow, everybody's happy about that. Everybody's happy, and it's time for a new specialist. All right, hoping for a fighter. Hoping for a fighter. Okay, not a fighter, but a scout. I can live with a scout. Not really good on the attacking, but that's kind of not what you're here to do, is it? I can kind of live with Orca. Again, you are totally going to fit in with Hex. I don't know who designed this game, but they got an eye for the goth thing, and I'm totally here for that. So yeah, Orca the Scout, 700, I've got that. You're in. Yep, I'm taking you. You are in. Well, I may as well get you right to work. Off you go, Orca, to the world map here. Where are you? There you are. What could we be scouting these days? We could go scout this. That might be a thing to scout. Anything closer by that we haven't got yet? Not really, no. Sure, go do that one. Watch out for the bandits. Oh, here's somebody I can shave off. I've got 2 people in the recycler. And I got, you know what? I got plastic covered right now. And I'm about to send you out to another really good deposit. So, Aaron, you don't work here no more. Bye. Go find something else to do with your time, kid. I'm sure there's plenty of things we could be doing. In fact, that scrapper yard is going to be up and running very, very soon. We finally got all those metal sheets in there. Excuse me, general storage, not the scrapper thing. No job for you there, kid. But we'll find something else for you to do, like putting up the scouting thing. Okay, everybody slow it down. General storage is complete. Somebody needs my attention out on the world map. Who is it? Okay, it's Salt. He's got the iodine pills there. Whew. Come back home for right now. Come back home. We can use all the help we can get with the winter storm. And then I really need somebody who's slightly better at combat. That is the next thing that we're kind of looking at here, is starting to go on the offensive. The thing I need, that is the outpost Tuesday McWhatsit, right? Outpost Depot. It's only 30 metal sheets. We've already got 10 back in stock. Doesn't seem to be any specific place that this needs to live. So where's your little arrows? I can't see your arrows. Where are your arrows? Come in here closer so I can see you. It's very important that I put you in the right direction. Oh, you don't have arrows. All right, well, I'm going to face you like this then, broadly. Yep, it's a little brisk here around Dave's awesome colony. The snow is in full effect here. Nice they're clearing the snow off of the roads, though. I appreciate that. I don't know where we got shovels from, but it's good that we've got that. Platy, no, excuse me, Orca, my new scout here. Wow, you scouted that out really quickly. You're not playing around with the scouting thing, are you? This is a terrible idea. The dead rats, or more of the dead rats. I need somebody combat ready. Go over here. Scout that. It's going to take you a while. But boy, you get a scout on board, you do scout things super fast. Yep, no surprise. We're out of water. That was pretty much going to happen. How much do we have? None. We have none in storage. 0 in storage. Yay. The big rat beetle carcass is depleted. I thought we made a choice, people. We made a choice not to eat cockroaches. You've gone against my wishes and eaten cockroaches. Don't come whining to me when you're like, oh no, why are we eating cockroaches? This is the worst colony in the world. You went out and got them. You cooked them up. You put them in your mouth. All right, I was over here. I assume I live over on the gate somewhere. That seems the admin area. I like right up in here. That's probably where I live, right up in there. I was here all like, oh, no, guys, don't worry. We don't have to eat cockroaches. We're not eating cockroaches. And all of a sudden, you're like, hey, there's some cockroaches right there. Why don't we put those in some sort of food and then put them in our mouth? And then we're going to get all whiny to Dave when we've eaten cockroaches. Got to move the area for the lumber yard. They actually ran out of trees finally. Why don't you go right over here? We are somewhat decimating the landscape. Somewhere in here there's a forester who will replant trees. We're just nowhere near that because I have three science points at this point. And when these are depleted, can we... Oh, it's underground plastic. Oh. I thought this was a depleted area. It was like, make this go away, delete this so I can build something. Underground plastic. A plastic mine, you say. Fascinating. What is this? More underground plastic. Boy, there's a lot of it, too. Huh. Well, that's probably very, very deep down the research tree, but interesting that it's... Oh, Ben died. But wait, Ben, you were in charge of the Bessie Memorial Burial Pit manned by Benjamin. Who's going to bury Ben in the Bessie Memorial Burial Pit manned by Benjamin, if not Benjamin? Where's Ben Jr.? Group of survivors just rocked up here. What have you got to offer here? Oh, yes. Yes, you're in. There's nothing about this man that I don't want to see in my colony. Name Marshal, fighter. Look at that. Look at that chiseled jaw. Look at that hair. The little salt and pepper gray on the sides that tells you Marshal's seen a few things in his life. Marshal, I'm going to tell you right now, you can move right the heck in. Okay? Right the heck in. I don't even care what else you're bringing. Actually, you are bringing 5 injured people in here. Oh, Marshal, you know darn well that these survivors were ambushed by bandits, and Marshal just kicked down the door and took care of the bandits and looked at those 5 injured people and said, don't worry, you're safe now. You know he said something cool like that. Oh, this is a man who has said, come with me if you want to live, more than if... Marshal, you are so in. Is there a way for me to move Marshal to the front? Sorry, Platy, Hex, you're all wonderful people, but I'm trying to drag Marshal to the front of the queue here. You should not be number 5. You should be number everything right now. Great. So, I have no water. I've got 5 injured colonists, and I only have 2 spots in the medical tent and 1 guy who isn't even really a doctor. I should put up another medical tent. They're not going to be able to do anything about this right now, but I can at least put it up, and they can kind of get started on it. Where could this live? Again, I'm trying to keep it somewhat centrally located. How about right over here? Marshal, I am legitimately in love with you. This is I mean this in a very sensual way, Marshal. I'm into this. I mean, I thought it was all about Hex, but now, how can you resist that? Marshal, you are. When people say you're the man, they're talking about Marshal. Marshal, I'm going to send you out to destroy so many bandits, and you're going to rock at it. They are throwing this medical tent up like lightning. In that little monologue about Marshal, they put all of the materials in and they started building it. And I should have some people who can actually work in it. That should hopefully shave off the 5 injured colonist things. Did we get this thing done? Yes. Yes, we have. Okay, come back to that in a sec, because Marshal. Oh, you got to get some work done. Okay, Marshal, how's the balance of power between you and these guys? Evenly matched, really? Really? Are you just being humble? I bet you're just being humble. How about if we tried you out against somebody not quite as aggro? Like, these guys were kind of weak, weren't they? No, apparently not. They only do 1 damage. How tough can they possibly be? It legitimately says weak bandits. How about you guys? What do you rank as? Bandits. Okay, so you're like mid-level bandits. Marshal, we're going to test drive you, and you're going to succeed because you're Marshal, against these guys, the dead rats. Okay, I want you to go over and see what you do to them. In the meantime, we need more tents. Where's my burn pit? I want to check the radius on that. Okay, so I get like a couple of things in here. I want to keep the tents as close to the burn pits as possible. That's a burial pit. That's slightly different. Slightly different. I don't have a lot of homeless, but I may as well put up some extra ones. So I got 2 tents right in the center of town here. And why don't we get a road going, too, right between these areas? Is there anything? Yeah, there we go. Put that right up there. That might be slightly more efficient. Okay. Wait, Marshal, are you already there? You're in combat. Marshal, you're a machine. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's already here. He ain't wasting 1 second. Marshal is like, yeah, I got this, man. You don't worry. I got you. In the meantime, other people are checking in with me, too. Hex is back in play, having finished the scavenging. Okay. Go ahead and come home. And then Orca, my scout, my ace scout here. Ooh, what is this? Use an AP to enter the vehicle. Sure. Do we got a car now? Do we have a car? We've got a car. Return to the colony in the car, please. Fantastic. All right, let's get back to this concept here. I'm going to create a settler. Or I could just assign somebody as a settler. That's cool. How about just generic settler? No, it does have to be a specialist. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. They'll be permanently converted into a settler. Well, both Salt and Platy are both scavengers. So do I need 2 scavengers? I'm gonna backburner that for right now. I'd prefer not to lose any specialists at this point. I should check in with Marshal, but you know he's doing just fine. A colonist is hiding something. Feeding rat beetles. Oh, it's you! You were in charge of the cockroaches. Angry flock of people demanding answers. Rat beetles are actually misunderstood. No, they're not. They came in and attacked us. They begged to keep the beloved pets. Nothing alarming here. Or get rid of the animals. No, get rid of the animals. No. Oh, unleashing their animals' fury on the colony. Are you kidding me? Okay, everyone go into alert. Alert, alert, alert. Thankfully, I actually have 2 specialists here. That's good. Platy, go get your shooting on here. And then that must be Salt down there. Where are more? There's one over there. I see him. Come here. Go get these guys done. And if we could not eat them afterwards, kids, that'd be great. The last one is way, way down at the water collecting pier down here. Salt and Platy desperately running over through the snow to try and take care of this nonsense. Really, the guy was keeping beetles as pets and has unleashed them. It's sort of a supervillain thing to do. And kill it and kill it. Okay. Are we done? I believe we're done. Yeah, we're done. Okay. So, alert over. Everyone go back to normal. Sorry, that probably made you all really, really sad. Now, Violet's got hypothermia. You should be warmish. Just go home. All of your homes are within range of a burn pit. You're probably, yeah, see this thing, the one on the outskirts, not as warm. These are clearly warm-er, and this one not so much. Well, you live in that one, so you should be fine, kid. How's my man doing here? Looks like he's almost done with the fight. We'll check in with him. You know he did fine. You know he's just gonna come back to the colony and, I don't know, drop some sort of trophy at the door, one of their badges or their jacket or something, and just go, yeah, I got that. Samuel died. Samuel died of thirst. Yeah, that's going to keep happening. Actually, on that, I probably should get another well going up. I mean, it's not going to do anything right now, but it's not a terrible idea. In fact, we can get that 60... Again, I don't want it to be too far away from town, although we are kind of expanding up here. You know what? 87% up here. We're going to be moving up in this area sooner rather than later. That'll be fine. And Layla has died of thirst. It's going to be a bit of a pattern, because we have no water. And because it's winter. The nuclear radiation wasn't enough, We need a water shortage now. Yeah, this is great. Evelyn, I know, Evelyn. You know what? The radiation is probably the best you got going on right now. At least you're not dying of thirst. Now, the new well is up and running, and that actually put us into positive numbers. It's helping that people are dying, because that means more water for everyone else. So those folks who died of thirst, you're actually helping things. If you just hung on for a little bit longer and waited for somebody else to die, then you would have had their water. Of course he won. Of course he won. Not without injury, though. You lost over half your health. But of course he won. Oh, Marshal. Marshal. All of that for 2 tools? You serious? Looks like we can go back there and get more. Oh, wow. All of that just for 2 tools. Come on back home, Marshal. You need to heal up. And then somebody else was done out here somewhere. It's probably my scout. Where's Orca? Oh, no, Orca's just walking back in, actually. Orca just turned up. Well, that's very, very silly, Orca. You are a scout. You should go scout things. No. Come back to what we were doing there. Orca, come here. Go back out to the world map, please. And let's get some more scouting done. How about you? Where'd you go? There you are. You could go scout... what? Go scout this thing. And next time I'll make some kind of decision on creating a settler. Josephine's injured. I'm sure that'll all work out. Because we got another day that somebody else is turning up. Can I afford them? I'm not sure. But somebody else is going to turn up. So I could almost just grab anybody and turn them immediately into a settler. Because we all know this place is going to be run by Marshal. Marshal and Hex. Marshal and Hex are pretty much running this place. So I could just grab anyone, turn them into a settler, and see if we can start getting some research back on track. But that is probably an excellent place to call it on Surviving the Aftermath for today. We'll pick up some more of this again next time. Do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up. No end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. I totally understand that. If I were visiting a restaurant and it was on fire, I probably wouldn't go there again. Not quickly, anyway. Not until I saw some more reviews on the place, and those reviews specifically said, place burns down much less than it used to. Oh, you have a migraine or a rattlesnake bite. Well, this is wicked simple, Linda. Have you been bitten by a snake? If the answer is no... then it's a migraine. And my accountant's on fire. Because water plus electricity is bad. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman.